switch to compound. But yes, it does give it a very different vibe.
Yeah.
Over there in the prelate's barracks.
Yeah.
Does not sound as nice, you know?
Next to the latrines.
But she actually knows better than this because she knows that Jagang wants to use him. He would love to get his hands on a prophet to help him, like, figure out those prophecies and figure out what it is he needs to do to win this battle. So the chances of Warren just being killed outright are very, very low.
Yeah, unless his sister's really wide to fuck with Jagang, he's probably fine.
So once inside, she does see him and ... he is alive. Gratefully, their eyes lock. She rushes towards him. The sexual tension is palpable. Then she chews his fucking ass out for sending her a Dakra instead of escaping himself. Like, damn. Glad to see you too, Verna. Holy shit.
I think that's literally what he says, but in a more endearing manner. He's like, aw, it's cute that you're yelling at me.
So he's like, look, there are 3 good reasons why I didn't do that. 1, I don't know how to use this thing. And Jade raised a very good point earlier when we were talking about this.
You just stick him with the pointy end.
Yeah, pretty simple.
We learned that from a different series.
Like, even if you couldn't get your gift to work at that point, it's still a semi-sharp object.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure she literally explained that to him. You literally just boop, and you're good.
Yeah, well, you have to, like, release your Han, or you have to use your gift. You have to send your gift into that. He's got the collar on. He doesn't know if he can do that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it's still a physical, sharp thing.
Yeah.
So you can just stab them.
Totes.
Get him in the throat and call it good.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyways, I couldn't get through the shields with this collar on either. So even if I did have the Dakra and killed somebody who was there guarding me, I'm assuming, I wouldn't be able to leave. So that does me no good.
Well, and I think he raises, like, the scenario of if Leoma had come to him, like she came to Verna, he couldn't have done the same thing. Or he doesn't know if the same thing would work, because he doesn't know if Leoma would have willingly let him go over losing her life. Like, Warren is worth more to Jagang than Verna is. So Leoma letting Verna go may have been easier than letting Warren go, and she may have just let him kill her, and then he would have been stuck there with the dead body of Leoma behind the shields.
Right, and no way to get out unless somebody came looking for him. That would suck so bad. Like, yes, I'm free, kind of. Damn it. There's no guards in the prison, but you don't have the key to your cell.
To be fair, then you still have the Dakra, and, like, you have proof positive that you aren't fucking around anymore.
Yeah, well, yeah. And the last reason he has is that if anybody was getting out of there alive, he wanted it to be Verna and not him. And the romantic music swells, and it crescendos into a beautiful harmony as they finally can't hold back anymore. They finally pronounce their love for each other. I'm assuming there's also some dry humping. It's all good.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta be, right?
Great.
I mean, I don't know. It was a very, very almost Disney-like moment when they finally are like, all right, let's drop all the bullshit. It's been like a book and a half. I love you a lot. And you're my person, and I'm glad you're alive. And let's stick together from now on because I want to be alive with you at the end of this.
Yeah, and I care more about you being alive than I do about me being alive. So that's a pretty big deal.
And after that Disney-like moment, we have a cutaway, and we are back to Richard. Now, Richard is having a very different moment from Verna and Warren. Richard is slitting throats and breaking noses on the battlefield. Now, he doesn't have the sword, but he has his magic, and holy shit does he use it. He is the bringer of death. He is every bit of fucking awesome and badassery that you've ever seen in any action movie ever.
Oh yeah, it's one of those montage scenes where he's like flying across the room, just decimating the whole, like everybody, like 50 guys in 10 seconds.
In slow motion while screaming.
Yeah.
Shirts off, obviously.
Of course.
He had a winter jacket running in. He's like, "Oop, hold on, guys. All right, there we yeah, okay. Chest is out. Let's roll."
But it's almost, it's almost so perfect in the way that he doesn't get hurt and he manages to perfectly break a nose on his backswing of stabbing that man and twirling in a pirouette to chop 3 more bodies off. That it's like, it's wonderful and epic and every action movie's wet dream, but also almost comical in the fact that it could never work. Like,
No.
you're gonna get pinged. At least once. You gotta get a little ping here and there.
You would think, but Richard manages to pretty much evade all attacks. He's perfectly fine at the end of this run. It's pretty fucking amazing. Like you said, completely unrealistic. You want to cheer for him and be like, yeah, he's awesome. But really, this would be nigh impossible.
He's like Mario after he gets star power.
Oh God, yeah, it just runs through everybody.
I can't do the music like that.
You could see him from the star power music.
Breaking noses.
Breaking noses and fucking shit. Oh, I'm so fucking awesome. Look at me, guys. That didn't rap or rhyme at all, but whatever, it's fine.
I don't need my goddamn sword at all.
Right now, he is extra pissed because Kahlan wasn't where the Sisters of the Dark said she would be. So his goal, find a sister and make her talk.
It's so fun. Like, I get that the whole premise of that was that they weren't going to lie because they didn't have anything to lose because they were going to take off anyways. But, the Sisters of the Dark lied and you're surprised?
Yeah, they're Sisters of the Dark.
Okay,
like,
granted, I know.
Gasp.
Yeah, I mean, I know they didn't lie, but still, it just made me laugh that he was pissed because she wasn't where they said she was. Like, did you really put that much stock into what they were saying? Because you shouldn't have.
I mean, they told you anything at all, so it could have been useful.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, not a shocker.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, to Richard, they're like, yeah, Kahlan's there. She's not there. They've lied.
Yeah.
So, their truce or their pact, their agreement is broken and he's going to fucking kill not kill. He's going to question, then kill the next sister he sees.
Their pact wasn't really anything except that they could take the truth and be safe from the Dreamwalker and he would know where she was at one point. So, womp womp. Like, what are you gonna do?
Sorry, sucker.
What are you gonna do? You gonna kill them? You gonna go murder all of them because they lied to you? I don't think you are, because you still want to get Kahlan, and they're on their way to go do some other shit.
While this is happening, we do find out that the Blood of the Fold pretty much turned on everybody. So this battle is basically a free-for-all. What we don't know is why exactly this happens. Did somebody tell them that, like, hey, just fucking kill everybody? Do they just know, like, Brogan died, so it's no holds barred? I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I guess there's nothing to indicate to us that there's anything connecting Brogan to his people that would indicate something that happened to him or to Lynetta. So I would assume it was something that he, like, gave them orders about, but there's no way to know, I guess.
Well, I'll tell you something I know, JD. I know that it is about damn time for the beer break.
Yay!
So today we have Untitled Arts Black and Blue Chocolate Chip Pancake Stout. That is right. Go ahead and just soak that in. This is an imperial stout with blackberry and blueberry puree, cacao nibs, maple syrup, and milk sugar. Basically sweet, creamy, fucking awesome. I always love blueberry. It's got a very upfront blueberry taste. And, like, I don't know about the pancake. Maybe more like a pancake aftertaste.
Yeah, that's what I got. And there was chocolate chip you could taste for sure.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, just very, very sweet. I think if you are not a fan of sweet things, this is probably not a beer for you. However, if you like pancakes, then, I mean, go for it.
It's also a higher percentage beer, so...
That's right. Clocks in at 9%.
Yeah, so it'll give you a couple good feels after just a couple. You don't need to drink the whole 6-pack. So I recommend getting it. Untitled Art has so far been a pretty solid choice all around when I grab them.
Yeah, almost everything we grab from theirs. We're either pleasantly surprised or we're satisfied with what we got and we expected to be.
Yeah.
So that is not a bad record, if you ask me. Hi, Puck. Puck has joined us. Sorry, Puck. The beer is, well, it's not gone, but you can't have any.
Not for you.
Nor should you chew on the microphone. All right, well, we are going to have one more of these, and we'll be back right after this.
And we're back. So, continuing on with our awesome, badass Richard scene, he keeps fighting, he keeps going, he neglects to pick up a sword after he kills more people, and I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I mean, the knife is working effectively and you have the magic, but why would you not also grab a sword?
Yeah.
It's just like in every other action movie when the person has, like, limited bullets and their tiny little handgun and they kill people with the giant machine guns, and you're like, well, grab it.
We'll take their gun. Yeah, obviously.
The fuck is wrong
Kahlan
with
grabbed
you?
the sword. She's on it.
Yeah.
Richard not cuts his way. Excuse me. Well, he probably forgot his knife again. But he gets through like 50 guys at least, like you were saying. Doesn't take one thing.
I just think it's like basic smart battle tactics. Like, grab what you can if it's better than what you have, for sure.
Definitely.
But he doesn't. He keeps going, and then he spots who he thinks is the sister. He's like, hey, it's a woman. She's got long hair and tits. I'm gonna grab her. So they grapple and fall to the ground and end up laying in like a weird reverse cowgirl type situation with a knife to her throat. And,
never tried that one before.
Well, I mean, I think it's a little, anyways, we'll keep going. When he asks this person where the mother confessor is with a knife to her throat, she's like, you're about to fucking kill her. I'm Kahlan, by the way.
Gasp. Now, I thought for a moment that I caught Terry in a mistake here, but I did not, and I will explain my thing. So, he sees a woman on the battlefield, and he's like, that's a sister of the dark. Look at her long hair. It's got to be a sister of the dark. And I'm like, Kahlan had long hair, right? But her hair was cut.
Yeah.
And this has been a little while, so her hair is probably growing back. But Kahlan had super long hair, and I'm like, other people in the Midlands can't have short hair.
Oh, yeah.
But
long hair.
But we're not in the Midlands.
Yeah.
There's no such rule.
No.
So I was just being stupid.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be like,
I'm not agreeing
honest about
stupid,
that.
yeah.
When I was like, you can't just base that off of that. But here, it doesn't have the same implications as it would in the Midlands. So, never mind. It's all good.
I think it's a little bit weirder that he's assuming that every sister he might like stumble upon is going to be a sister of the dark. Considering, like, I mean, we know that there's a whole bunch of them, I guess, but just
do they wear a different uniform? Like, they
No,
can't.
they
It was a whole
don't.
secret thing.
Yeah, so for him to be like, yeah, I'm just gonna stumble, like, there's no Sisters of the Light, because he has no idea that there was a plan to get the Sisters of the Light out of the castle palace
right.
thing. So he should be like, I'm gonna find a sister, and then see if, like, not specifically a Sister of the Dark, just any of them, and see if she's seen Kahlan. But no, he's like, murderous intent towards any sister, because it has to be a sister of the dark. Yeah. Whatever. Anyways. In between kisses, because they immediately go into kissing mode, as opposed to Verna. That's what we'll call them. Warren and Verna.
Is Verna's little sister, right?
Yeah, or their couple name. We'll just call it their couple name.
Oh, Verna?
Yeah.
Wernan?
Yeah. We'll work on that. But in between kisses and probably some other stuff, Richard tries to apologize for everything he's been doing. All the bullshit that he was doing over in the Midlands and everything. And Kahlan's like, hey, you got some explaining to do, but the only thing that's ever going to piss me off, I'm not mad, okay? I'm not mad at you. But you can't leave, like, farther than 10 feet from me. You got to be right here for the rest of our fucking lives. It's just the way it is. And I think that that's just not going to work out.
No, like one fucking bathroom trip, and that's done.
Yeah.
I love you very much, Jade, but there's no way that we could only ever be within 10 feet of each other for the rest of our lives.
No, I'd kill you.
Yeah, most likely. Most likely.
But
why?
I gotta say that for sure, for the rest of the series, the two of them are never going to get split up because of her promise here.
Right. Historically, as we know in the Sort of True series, characters are never separated.